Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for Season 3 of Searle. How is everybody doing this evening? I'm kind of excited in this...
Only kinda?
Yeah, only sorta, kinda, a little bit. In the booth this evening with me, of course, Mr. Guskowski, as always.
Hello.
And Hades has decided to join us for a couple of the races since he'll be doing GP this evening for racing. He's got time to sit around here and BS with us morons.
I've come to bring the intelligence levels down.
I think bring the mic shyness up as well. There was
Yeah, your mic decided for a moment. It was like, no, I'm done. Let's not do this. Anyway, our guys
I've had enough.
It just was like, I'm jumping. It's over.
yeah, audible panic increases.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. We've had the first of many to come, but Sam Crow has taken the honor of being the first crasher in the
There we
2021
go.
season.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Congratulations,
It
Samcro.
begins.
We need like some kind of award. We can send somebody for that. Maybe he needs a sticker for that. Oh, that's what we need to do. We need
Yeah, you definitely need a
achievements.
sticker for that.
We need achievements. That's your next thing,
Yep.
Craig. You're gonna need to make achievements for us. Oh lordy.
Just let me get my notebook out and start writing these things down because I think there's going to be a lot tonight.
Lorenzo Ruiz reminding us that Nick sucks. Yes, we know that. Like, that is already a known factor. I'm not sure why anyone feels the need to say it. So, this evening we will have Jixbuff in for the first time actually racing with us. Of course, he did qualifying already. Ditto for Smokius. This will be his first time with us. I think Veritech did race with us last season, now that I think about it, didn't he? GameStopper joining us as well.
He did.
Yep. GameStopper joining us as well, one of our wild cards. As we had... Who was missing out this evening that we had to replace there?
So, Swagon, I believe,
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
make it in time, so GameStop has taken that place.
Shame,
But also,
Swaggin'.
long-time listener, first-time caller, Elusive Bigfoot is with us tonight.
Oh, yes! Yes,
He's here
of
for the
course.
curse.
Yes.
He's just cursing himself there.
Is that what it is? Is he wearing his own t-shirt tonight? Don't be that guy, Bigfoot. Don't be
I
that
think
guy.
that's what his butt sticker needs to be, the curse.
That actually would be appropriate. Absolutely would. Everybody else is going to be wearing crosses and garlic and all that other stuff to just keep him away.
Hey Chris,
Yes.
do you have the login to the Slevin Hines account
For...
sharing the stream?
Oh! On Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes. I can message it to you here momentarily.
That'll work. Very professional broadcast.
Yes. So as we discuss our behind-the-scenes procedure on air, I'll go ahead and just say the password out loud for everybody too while I'm at it. Right? Sounds like a good
Well,
plan.
we can race to it.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan. Actually, you should have that in our password file there. But
Do I have to discuss how I've broken that another time on air?
God, you are worthless. Teats on a board.
No, actually, I'm not worthless. I'm really good at what I do.
Breaking
That happens
shit.
to be breaking things.
Yeah, worthless. Just because you're good at it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Means I should be paid for it. Searle bucks.
Searle bucks. That means we charge you for that, sir.
In
Powers-
an alternate reality, Nick, you're sponsored by L'Oreal because you're not worth it.
That is fair. I'm not even.
Understand the reference.
I'm not even. It's a makeup thing.
I feel okay about not understanding the reference.
Craig has an interesting announcement for
And
us.
skincare. and skincare.
He's like, I may be ugly, but you should feel how smooth my sack is.
There it is, the first sexual reference of the season.
There's more where that came from. So to speak.
That's what she said.
Hey! So Heinz setting our first time of the evening for Moto 3 here with a 205.5, which I believe is pretty reasonable for this track. Especially on Moto 3.
It's respectable.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said he was capable of doing, I think, as well.
Okay, so he's on pace that he's expecting. That is always a good thing to have happening. Smokey's...
It's a very general statement.
Yes. Well, no, it is true. Like, if you're actually able to predict, here's what I think I'm going to do, and then you can hit it, there is something to be said for consistency, you know? Like, it's every bit as important as speed, if not more in a lot of cases.
Yeah, it's also good to see that he hasn't spent all his mental energy herding cats.
No. Folks, have you heard what was going on behind the scenes? They couldn't.
There was yelling and shouting.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, like we're supposed to not have F-bombs on the air, so we literally couldn't have them behind the scenes. At least not without continuously playing a bleep.
And that was just Karina asking Heinz to tidy up.
I came in late for this, I guess.
So Smokey sitting a second and a half back off of Heinz. Veritek about 4.5 back. Ditto for Bigfoot. And Sam Crow about 14 seconds back. So he might have gotten the first wreck, but he was one of our first guys to get into time. So at least there's that. Hazard with his Charizard and his Pikachu. I'm still not sure why he does it. Has anybody else figured that one out, or am I the only one?
I don't know the reference.
It's Pokemon. That's the reference. Congratulations. Welcome to pop culture.
I know not of Hazard. I only know of the mullet.
Oh God! How'd I forget about that?
It looks good as well.
It really does. I'm
like actually seeing it. Yeah, you can actually read
cool
it.
Logo. That's actually pretty cool. I love it. And we'll see what I get stuck with at some point this summer or this season. I know you've already had my Triumph couch out there.
Yeah.
My sticker's wonderful as well.
God, what do I need to... I'm going to take a moment here to set up scenes that I have managed to not get set up correct yet.
Cool. Well, while you break things, I would like to remind everybody and thank our sponsor for Moto3 here, Secondhand Motorsports.
Yes.
Might remember Anguished... What was it? Anguished Box? Is that what Roach's
Yes, that is
handle
what
is?
That's
Anguished
correct.
Box. He was racing with us last season. He's a little busy this time around, but he is up putting up the sponsorship for Moto3, so a big thank you to them. And Chris, if we could get those images on the screen, that'd be great.
Oh, yes. I forgot. That needs to be integrated into everything for Moto3. Actually, the problem is that's another one of those things we have to figure out for the simple fact that currently we have one scene collection for all of our divisions. It's hard to do that.
Yes, I have not thought of a good solution to that either.
Yes.
What I know is we're already pushing OBS to the very limit, so why not try to break it?
Yeah. No, nothing like making it worse. That is all. If anybody has ever tried to stream, they have learned the pain, disappointment, and anguish that is OBS. There is nothing else that does it quite the same.
What's that expression? If it ain't broke, break it.
That's not the
Okay.
right one.
What about if it is broke but somehow barely limps? Leave it alone? Is that what we're going for?
Push it further, harder, faster, more.
Yeah.
Wait, are we into our second sexual reference here, or what? What am I missing? So Medusa going ahead and getting on the board there is 2.5 behind Heinz. Also, Jixbuff at 1.7 back. I'm going to see if I can talk this evening. I apologize. apologize. I've been loading things into a van all day long.
That will please Heinz, but Juice is always the same. He's not an out-of-the-box, straight onto the pace type of rider.
It's true.
Whereas Heinz is, weirdly.
Yeah.
Considering he does no practice at all.
Yeah, that's been his complaint. I haven't practiced at all this season. I suck. Blah, 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 blah. But with him, it's always he doesn't have any warm-up period. I don't know how he does it.
Instant ignition.
Yeah. I don't get it.
No cues whatsoever.
He's electric.
He's got one of them engine block heaters.
Something. Oh, but that's not too bad. It looks like we got us a little pack there from 3rd to 5th. And looks like...
What is Jay doing? I'm going to hate on him on air.
And it looks like Hazard and Veritech running pretty similar times as well. What is going... Why are people pushing buttons? Let's see here.
Because that's what I do.
I know. Bigfoot sitting 4.6 seconds back. Still GameStopper putting it in at 6.6 seconds behind the lead. And Sam Crow's still yet to set a lower time. Hopefully he can put that in there before we complete our qualifying here.
Where's the time gone? It's only 3.5 minutes.
I know. It's actually been going pretty smoothly here. It's surprising, isn't it?
Well, Hades, now you know what it feels like from this end.
I know, right? When we're like, wait, how'd this happen? Why is there no carnage? We have absolutely nothing to talk about. It's disappointing. Ooh, look at there. One-handed getting on the board, only half a second behind Heinz. And Medusa going ahead and doing just about the same. Okay. Looks like these boys are going to go ahead and maybe try to make it a race. That would be kind of fun to have, wouldn't it? Oh!
Uh-oh.
Bit of an off. A bit of an oopsie. So as we wait for things to finish up here, Heinz pitting. Let's see, Medusa not really doing much on this lap for himself. Let's see what's up with Nick J, since he hasn't set a time yet. And he's got 2 sections that are okay so far. Whoops. Why do I have, like, no audio coming from him? I have no idea why.
Because you broke it.
I did not break it on purpose.
I don't believe you.
This time.
I don't believe you.
I think for some reason we're just not receiving audio
Are
from
you
him.
professional or not?
No.
The resounding no.
Yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely no. There is no way. And where is he? Ooh. Oh, crud, my screen is doing all its color changing it normally does in the evening. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Yeah, Jay yet to set a time. He's got one more lap to give that a shot, probably. Otherwise, he's just going to have to roll without one.
I've come to the realization today that Jay is in fact a little bit backwards when doing all of the numbers and everything. He said to me, "It looks a bit weird," and I said, "Yeah, but I mean the 6 is backwards, so it will." And at that point, the penny dropped, and he realized he put the 6 in back to front. It's like, I thought it was a bit off.
I have no words for that.
Pro tip, do not get high before attempting to number.
Yeah.
That would
What's
be my
a
tip.
6, man?
I don't know, man. I always see it associated with the 9, though.
Yeah, exactly, because you can get a 6 wrong and it'll look like a 9. I'd never thought that you could get a 6 completely wrong that it looks like neither a 6 or a 9.
You're just putting the mirror. You're talking about putting the mirror below it instead of to the side of it. Okay.
Does it become a 2 at that point? Because it's kind of like a 2.
Ah, Jesus! Now we're just
becomes like a
now we're just
G.
off. Now Nick's next going to be over here sitting there saying, guys, there's this thing about the universe. Oh, shut up! One of those guys.
I really need a. I can't even think of his name now. The podcaster that you were just getting ready to make fun of.
Huh?
Gosh. Mr. DMT himself.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll
Joe
Rogan.
Oh,
I need a Joe Rogan drop.
The problem with Rogan is like, I don't know. He doesn't like give like really amazing drops.
No, he
he just doesn't.
Interesting. So have you tried DMT yet?
That's about it. That's about it.
Is Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, when Ric Flair makes a better drop than Joe Rogan, there's a problem.
Yeah. Wait.
Jack did manage to get himself a time in the end.
Oh, good. Hey, not too bad either.
Yeah, no, that's solid.
Yep, 4 seconds off. That puts him just ahead of Bigfoot, just behind Veritek. And Jigsaw and Smokey looking good for their first race. It's not a bad place to start.
Very, very little separating them.
Yep, they are looking very similar on their times. I wonder if they've been practicing together.
Medusa, as we said, did manage to whittle it down half the gap to Hines.
Yep, that he did. He's looking good there. And man, I'd love to see One-Handed come out this season and have a better season. I was really expected. Like, towards the end of last year, it seemed like he struggled a lot more. So, right out of the gate, I'm happy to see him first race looking that good in qualifying. Hopefully, he'll be able to keep it going during the race. So, as we wait for our last few guys here, I guess Sam Crow has yet to... Oh, he's on a personal best for 3 sections. So, if he can finish this one up well... There he goes. Oh, he manages to move up to 5th there. All
That's
right.
not bad.
Yeah. Nice job.
The trouble now, though, is when things get a lot closer, is one mistake becomes twice as punishing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't have any time to find on everyone else.
Yep. No, you get in real trouble real fast. That's where I say the consistency comes in. If you and another guy are turning the same times, but you can turn it more consistently and he can, that can matter.
Consistency is way more important than straight speed. If you crash every third lap, it don't matter if you're Marc Marquez. I think I just called out Marquez again.
I think you did too. Marquez running that slow Brandon Turner technique these days.
Oh,
I mean,
Brandon doesn't crash.
Well, no, it was just the other day. Brandon going, see, even the pros use it, putting up a picture of Marquez, and I'm going, are you sure you want to take credit for that, bro?
Yeah. Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
There you go.
I had that one.
I did enjoy a little bit of ironic justice with Mir at the weekend, saying he doesn't understand how Marquez, an 8 times champion, has to follow people to be fast.
Yeah,
and then
he's
got
needing to
beat
get a
by him
toe.
in the race.
I laughed at that a little too hard.
Yeah. That has been funny, watching Marquez going, come on, guys, can I get a toe? I don't know how to get around these tracks anymore. Okay, bro. No,
But it's been like that for a while. Like, if you remember, do you remember when he launched himself to Mars at Sepang following Quattararo?
They all blend together for me. Like, Marquez being launched to Mars is just kind of how I figured he looks during a race.
I think he's closer to getting to Mars than Musk is.
This is not inaccurate. I would call that with like reasonable scientific certainty. You are correct.
SpaceX needs to lose its funding. Just plow it into Marquez.
Yeah, it would be cheaper to give Marquez a $2 million motorcycle and aim for Mars.
That's our Frenchman's job. Don't take that away from Marquez.
Pre-race predictions. I am thinking that since he came right out, turned down the best time, and then nobody got past him, and he was consistently looking decent, I'm thinking Hines probably will do pretty well on this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm gonna drop a insider seed of doubt.
What's that?
Heinz's strongest point last year was his ability to get off the line before anyone else. This year, it's
And if he
the
doesn't
complete
do it,
opposite.
yeah. So
He's
you're thinking he'll have to
not
catch the
had a
pack?
good launch. Yeah, so he's going to be fighting from word go.
Yeah, so it depends on who makes the mistakes there. Marcus is betting on Titan. I am betting Titan is let's say top 4. I don't think he'll take it, but I think he'll be top 4 this evening in the actual race. And I think we're all about to find this out, aren't we? We're past the effing around phase. And they are off. Hines actually gets the good start this time, making Craig a liar. Oh!
Not only that, but he was clever as well. It wasn't dirty, but he knew what he was doing and covered across one-handed, who had a better start.
Yep. And Titan is immediately out right off the line. That is going to cost him. He's now 5.5 seconds back. So he's going to be counting on mistakes up front to let him get up there. And Jixbuff sets himself in second with Hazard back in third. Good to see him there. Medusa in fourth. One-handed in fifth. Game Stopper in sixth. Wow. Man, Titan got knocked back real quick. I gave him the commentator's curse.
So I'm back from finishing some tech responsibilities. Hades, you lied to us.
How did I lie to you?
Who's in first, right off the line?
I know.
Yeah, I know.
He got his lunch.
He rode dirty. He got his elbows out on the start.
Is that
What
Robin's
button
racing,
is that?
bro?
What controls the elbows?
Jixbuff coming in very hot. Let's see if I've got the audio and everything correct on his.
He's here to stamp his authority on this class by the looks of it.
Yeah, he is looking good right off the bat.
Can we have a little shout out for the mullet in third?
He has moved himself up there. Oh my god.
Can somebody explain to me how Stock Hazard earned this name? Does he actually have a mullet?
In his request, when I asked him for details of what he wanted when he was asking for numbers, he used a very interesting word. He just said, I wanted a mulleted American 85.
All right.
I just thought, the mullet.
I can appreciate that.
Oh, okay.
I deliver what I'm asked.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with okay.
So right now, looking at it from one-handed's perspective, behind Medusa, he hasn't lost sight of the front pack. So he's still got himself a good chance there. This front pack, only, what have we got, a couple of seconds between them. So it's pretty unforgiving up front right now. Jay earlier having trouble qualifying, but keeps himself in sixth right now, not far back behind the pack himself. GameStopper not looking too bad either. Bigfoot sticking with them as well. Veritech threatening Bigfoot very closely. Smokiest has moved himself up to 10th from lining up at the back, just ahead of Sam Crow. But he's going to have a hell of a time catching the rest of the pack. We'll see if he can do that. Ooh, look at this. One-handed with a very nice pass on Medusa. That was rather pretty. I think he's going to manage to make it stick. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
So in the land of achievements and first, Sam Crow picked himself up the first crash of the 2021 season. He's
And
also got the
first long lap penalty.
long lap penalty.
No, he picked up the first two. Yeah.
Wasn't content with just one.
You're going to give him so many achievements tonight.
Achievement get.
See, now here's the funny part. He's the only one that I heard about doing some nice riding this weekend, going out to the tail of the dragon. Apparently he decided not to bring back what he learned. And he's wrecking things. Come on, man.
That's just mean.
He brought a bike back in one piece, which means he's doing okay. Come on, bring it back with you, bro. Catch him. Get him.
So Buff got a bit giddy at first in his new second place. Dropped back about a second and then has remade that back up. Caught back up to Hines
he
and
is
dropped
now
the rest.
threatening Hines directly.
like, aggressively to his face?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's just pretty much going to slap him across the face down.
Oh, look at that. Yep, got him.
3 side by side. Check that out.
Whoa! Look at Hines trying to get the outside, but just can't make it stick. Buff doing a great job defending the inside line there. That was not
And
a
then
bad
the
pass.
chasing pack.
That was a
sort
lot of green.
tripping themselves all out.
Are they? Oh, yeah, it does look like they have impeded themselves. It's going to be hard. Yep, it's going to be really hard for them to catch up to that front pack at this point. If they keep fighting each other that much. They're going to have to be smart and settle into a rhythm instead of trying to be fighting constantly. And Jay is now sitting about 4.5 seconds back off of the second pack, but he's got Game Stopper all over him. Looks like we've got a few good fights going.
Yeah, just behind them you got Loose Bigfoot having a little fight with Devoratech.
Yep. That they are. Let's see if we've got views of that. I think I do. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And I'm not getting audio from him. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Way to go, Chris.
You're still breaking everything.
Yeah, way to go, Chris. Good job. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Meanwhile, up at the front, Hines and Buff are not done contesting who's got the
Oof.
biggest. And then further back, Medusa's overtaken one-handed to take the last spot on the podium. But still seem to be tripping each other up
Yeah,
and not
it is not
closing
done.
in on the front two.
Yeah, that fight is not done by any stretch. And I know that Medusa the other day, he was commenting that One-Handed has been really doing a good job in practice. So I think they've actually been practicing together. So that's probably why you're finding them keeping a pretty tight pace with each other. Because hopefully they won't keep impeding each other from the fight. Well, they have caught up a bit. You can see now instead of being 2 seconds back, it's 1.5 seconds in closing. So I think the fighting between Buff and Hines is slowing them down for the rest of the pack.
It seems like stocks just dropping off of the
Yeah, he is starting to have
third
trouble
and
keeping up
fourth
with that.
battle.
Yep, he is starting to have trouble keeping up that
Well,
fight.
it all seems to tighten up, and then
Yeah, we'll see
update
if
on
they
the
do.
achievements. Sam Crow has now become he's got 3 long lap.
Let's just call that the hat trick.
It goes from bad to worse.
I've never seen 3 of those stack up before.
Call it the hat trick. God.
I can't remember if it was Nick J or Rosha who were practicing with the other night, and he went, "What's this? LLP times 4?" With like a lap to go. Yes, not gonna get done.
That means you're going to get a very large penalty. Have fun with it. So, ooh, look at this. These two up front just are not letting go of the fight. I like it.
He likes it a lot.
I like it a lot.
It's coming up to your time, Karen.
Oh yes, we have gotten close. I will remember. And Jixbuff, meanwhile, up front, really looking like he's got everything managed, gas and tires wise. A little hot on that inside on the rear, but he's just going to have to keep that kind of pace in order to stay ahead of Hines. Man, it's going to be nice to see him come in first race of the season, first time he's raced with us, and take a first place if he can do it. And we have started the penultimate lap.
There you go. That's the first of the season.
Yeah. We'll see if I can
Get
keep
your
that up.
bingo cards out, ladies. We need to do an SERL bingo card.
It'll involve me dropping an F-bomb, me missing the penultimate lap. Oh, wow! Hines with a very tight pass. Holy crap. Was that on 7 that he did that?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely ruffled Buff's feathers there.
Yeah.
Giving Hines a bit of a gap.
I don't think he touched him, but I think he did kind of give him a bit of a scare. And that cost him, and that's going to put enough of a gap that it's going to be a lot to make it up. Yeah, he might run out of fuel. Because now he's going to find himself in a... Because he did earlier, obviously, he ran a hotter map to get that first pass that he got on the front straightaway back on, what was it, lap 3? So now he's probably going to be paying for any mistakes he makes later in the race.
So it's a lot more difficult this year than previous titles to manage fuel, because it just there's normally it would say like you have 2 laps left or 3 laps left and would kind of stay around that. Now it's like you have 1.3, and within going to power mode 3 it instantly drops to 0.3, but then stays there for Lord knows how long, and you have no idea how long 0.3 of a lap is.
Yeah. Like right now, I'm looking at that on Buff's screen. You can see it says 0.2, but it's just kind of hovering there. This
how
is
long 0.2?
This is actually accurate to how a motorcycle fuel gauges work. They are all this shit. Whoa! What just happened?
Oh dear.
We just oh my god. Race direction just lost connection. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we lost our video feed from Race Direction. I think they actually lost connection.
I think that household lost connection.
Ugh. Well, that's going to be our first technical issue. And we got to figure out how we're going to deter. That race was basically over.
Yeah, that was starting the last lap when it happened. So I think I'll have to look at the streams and go based off of on the result.
Oh, that was balls. Well, crap. So our first race of the season, and we have connection difficulties at one of the direction houses there, I think.
You guys hang out. I'll be back.
All right. So while Nick gets it figured out there, it looked like Buff early was being, oh, hi, Christian. Castaño there. Somebody, it was a new commenter. Yeah, everybody saying no. Yeah. Hazard, you were doing a great job during that race. That was disappointing to have that suddenly happen. I was seeing a lot of people doing some great stuff there. I really didn't know exactly what we were going to wind up with. And now we never get to find out. Hopefully we didn't lose everybody, though.
So, just before we went into complete loss of connection, Hines was out in front, obviously. GSX Buff in second. One-handed in third. Medusa fourth. Stock Hazard fifth. GameStop at sixth. Jack Ulyss was seventh. Smokiest, Elusive, Devaratech, and Sam Crow rounding out the rest of the positions. But there's obviously a couple of penalties in there as well, so that might affect the results.
Hello, gentlemen.
All right. Did you guys just lose the internet completely?
Yeah, Karina's Xbox. We're on 2 different routers to have the best service possible, and one of them took a doo-doo, so...
Doesn't sound like the best service then.
Didn't work out really well.
I think on one router would have actually been beneficial in this case.
Oh.
Well, that's what I'm going back to now. So
yeah, which one didn't die? That's the one you should choose.
Yeah,
that's the one I'm going back to. The problem was on the one that I'm using to game on. it's OpenNat type, the one that's was on the new one, using the same internet provider, right? The same router, it would not allow the brand new Xbox to be on OpenNat type. So like lag issues were going to be a problem. So I switched to the other router to get OpenNat type, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, anyway, so we got that sorted out. We're pulling back up right now and reconnecting.
How do we want to handle
as
the
for,
restart there? Yeah, I'm not sure how this one is being done.
So here's my thought process. I'm gonna give you all my 2 cents, and then I'm gonna drop out, and it's gonna be y'all's decision. If you look at MotoGP, I'm gonna use Moto E as an example, right? Moto E, if they have a bike that crashes, past the 75% marker, and it catches on fire, then they cancel. That's it. That's the end of the race. They revert back to the lap before it, and whatever positions people were in is the standings for that race.
Seeing as we got a late
we
start,
only had 3/4 of one lap left.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, seeing as we also started a bit late and we were basically on last lap, I think that might be the best way to go. And we have not had this issue ever, have we? Like not losing the entire race.
No, we have not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually not true. We had it once, MotoGP 20 Motegi. I think we had a full system failure.
Okay.
I'm sending through a screenshot of just before the DC happened.
I think we should do that then.
And I think that's pretty much at the point where everyone except Sam Crow had crossed the line to start the final lap.
Okay. So we had a couple of long lap penalties on the board that probably would have... How much does a long lap add in the game?
It's 3 seconds if you don't fulfill it.
If you're really good at it, you only lose about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds on that track.
Right.
At least that's what I've been. Somewhere about 1.7, 1.8 is about what I lose.
But I believe the game, if you don't take a long lap penalty, the game adds 3 seconds.
Correct, yeah.
In this case, since you can't really tell them, hey, you didn't take it, I would split the difference on what's possible. Like maybe make it 2.5 seconds to everybody that had a long lap on there. And roll with that, I think would be our best bet.
The only one it will, so GameStopper had a long lap and Smokey had a long lap. So GameStopper was 6, Smokey was 8. So Jack would move up to 7th, and then GameStopper 7th, Smokey 8th, and the rest.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll wind up doing there. I think that's what we'll wind up doing there then. I think that's our best. I'm wondering if I should project this on the stream to show folks what we're looking at here.
Hey, really, really quick, while you're figuring that out, I just want to make sure our stream went down completely, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't. Right. I didn't lose anything, obviously, but yeah, you guys just kind of vanished.
Okay. I will set up a new one in just a moment.
Alrighty. And you were never on yours. I never saw a stream coming from you.
It's up.
I don't know why I didn't see it. Maybe this is one of those cases where OBS didn't refresh it.
Yeah, because I did get it set up late.
Oh, okay. All right,
give it
good.
a refresh.
Yeah, I've got you clean now.
Okay. All right, I'll let the guys know, and we'll move on.
Are y'all going to try to restart Karina's? Or are we going to continue to try and run off of it? What's the plan?
It's starting up right now. If you give it about 30 seconds and then reset, you should be good.
All right, we can work on that. Okay, so folks, the way it's going to work is we decided to handle it the way they do in Real GP. We are at, we're going to treat the last lap, which we do have a screenshot of, which I'm about to put up on screen here for a moment, if I can find it, that the final lap that we had completed will determine standings. We'll just have to issue penalties for long laps, and that will be it. That will be that for the first race of the evening. So that would be Heinz, Jixbuff, and One-Handed taking the podium there, which, glad to see Mr. Bear getting his podium right off the bat there. Medusa in 4th, Stock Hazard in 5th, Game Stopper, let's see, that's going to put him back into 7th, Jaculus up into 6th, correct, with the long lap?
Yeah,
looks like.
Yeah, so Jackalus 6th, and then GameStop is 7th. Bigfoot will go 8th, Titan 9th with his long lap.
Yep. Let me see if I can briefly show the image.
Possibly even 10th, because Devarotech was close.
Image. Where is it? Let's see if I can find this real quick to show the audience. And we can then move on to the next race. Oh God, where did I stick this? I know how to use computers, but I don't know how to find things that I put on.
Right up your ass.
Right up my ass. There we go. Oh my God. What are you doing? that was not at all what I wanted. There we go.
Yeah, that's creative.
Yeah, leave me
To say the
alone.
least.
So that was our screenshot there. People taking pictures of screens. Hey, that is the nicest looking race results screen I think we've ever put up.
Why is it on an angle?
Because he took a picture with his phone, bro.
I thought, oh my God.
What's the moral of
He's the John Wynn of
what's the moral of 2021? You can't have no
nice things.
So there
No
you
nice
go.
things. Correct.
That's not a nice thing.
No.
Why
Why are we even asking that question
We
anymore?
downgraded in preparation.
Why do we even ask that question anymore?
I'm hoping and praying one time it'll be yes.
I know, right? You know, the best part is that we were just about to be able to start Moto 2 on schedule.
Well,
Damn it, Internet.
that's not a thing anymore.
Ooh, I managed to mute that in time.
Not really.
I mean, you didn't get it muted, but...
Oh, okay. I'm over your I heard every little bit of that.
The audience did. Oh, good. Apparently tomorrow night, if I can make it to Arkansas in time, I'm going to see Megadeth in concert. Yay!
That'll be a pretty sweet concert. So I was pretty upset. I got an invite to go with a group to... I can't even remember what band it was. It was... Please hold.
Yeah.
They played at Coda a couple nights ago.
Oh, okay. Corn?
Korn, yes, Korn and whoever was playing with them. And I was gonna go, and then I was like, man, I should probably take a nap because I'm old and decrepit. And so
really
2
are.
o'clock, yeah. Well, so I closed my eyes at 2 or 3 o'clock, something like that, and they opened again at midnight.
Womp womp.
So
Loser!
yeah,
Alrighty, as we wait for them to get Moto 2 ready at this point, we can give another shout out to our Moto 3 sponsor there, Secondhand Motorsports, bringing you used parts, or secondhand, Motorsports. For some reason I was thinking I had said Motorsports. My brain is not all here, folks.
we're aware.
Yes. They're bringing you used parts, used motorcycles, and whatever else you can want from our very own Mr. Rocha.
Gear, equipment, all of it. They got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Which is cool. Titan, I was thinking you were gonna do good, and it was disappointing. I suspect that was just a case of bad luck there. Racing incident. But anyway, there's another race, and there's an entire season ahead of you, and you look good during qualifying, so there'll be more chances, man.
Always more chances.
Yep. So with that, we are now waiting. I think they've just about got everybody lined up for Moto 2. It looks that way.
Until they break it again.
I mean, that is normally the plan. I have no idea if that's the plan now as usual, but that is normally the plan. But what are you hoping for there, Smokey? See what he's. I'm not sure what he's hope-soing on. Oh, good. Looks like we are getting ready for Moto 2 to start here. I am watching them load now. So y'all won't be...
I'm breaking things on my end.
I can tell.
Can you?
It's what I expect.
Well, sure. Oh my god, that's a lot of comments since I last looked.
Yeah, tonight we are fairly busy. Bigfoot picking Hades. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Oh, better luck? Yeah. I don't sweat it, man. That's the reason we do it entire season. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. And if you ain't having fun, what's the point, right? You did a good job catching up to the pack there, though. You got knocked all the way back to last. You got up to, what was it, 8th? 7th or 8th there? So, not too shabby. Bad luck, but a good showing. Hey, Medusa! Not much, man. Looks like we're just Moto 2ing now. So let's go ahead and jump over to the track and see how this one goes. So Bigfoot back for some more pain. Ditto with one-handed Hines and Hazard, Sam Crow, Veritek, Coco in for this one. Glad to see him there. Oh, Jaculus deciding to get out for some Moto 2 action with us. All right. Smokey back for another class. See, man, already another chance to have some fun this evening. Buff having a great first race in Moto 3. We'll see what he can do here in Moto 2. He really did do a good job of keeping up with Hines. And Oddball in for his first race of the night. Good to see him. GameStopper having another one with us. Yeah, it does suck, because there were a lot of good fights happening in that race. But we have punished the appropriate people. They will be sacked.
I blame Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. We're going to give them Searle Golden umbrellas. Golden parachutes, rather.
Well, this has gone full circle.
Man, to me, it was always the reference of throwing an executive out of a high-paying position, but instead, it's Searle. So everybody's got to go, nah, dude. There's something else that means. And once again, my brain loses the tiniest little bits of innocence that it had left. I know new things.
Oh my god!
What?
I hate Facebook.
What'd you break
Facebook.
Now? What'd you break now?
Don't worry about it, Nick. I've done it.
Oh, you shared it to a million groups?
The groups that I'm in, anyway.
Okay. And we do
So
have...
if you want to continue to figure it out and share it to the others.
We do have, at this point, according to Restream's analytics, 17 viewers. Which is not too bad for us.
It's not too bad at all. Hello, the viewers.
Hi! Those of you
It's
that...
pronounced hello.
Hello! Oh,
Good
God.
morning.
Yes, yeah, you have to make it out. Hello, Governor.
You'd think some people in this commentary would understand how to pronounce that, just due to their geographical location.
He's going to start giving us real shit about it if we keep it up, I'm sure.
But that's why I brought Brit in. So you can start picking on him instead. I could just...
You should know by now we will only pick on you.
Come on, you're the guy making stickers, making fun of everybody. Of course we're going to pick on you.
Did you forcibly pronounce
provider.
Africa like an American?
Yeah, I wanted to make you guys feel more at home.
Oh, you got to do that. You got to do the shit y'all do in South Africa and roll it all together into South Africa, where it's like it's not even 2 words. However it is y'all do it. There are 2 accents that I find really hard to, almost impossible to imitate. One is Scottish. Like genuine Scottish is, of course, most of the UK goes, yeah, we find them impossible to understand. So there's that too.
Because they make more noise than they do say words.
It's true.
No, this is kind of like a bit of a running joke, but an easy way to impersonate Scottish is to just get absolutely blind drunk.
It's true. I think that's how they imitate Scottish.
Yeah, I have Scottish family who hopefully aren't watching and then going to lynch me later for saying that.
I figured the way the Scottish punished you was they got you shit-faced and then made you do all the embarrassing things you wouldn't do sober.
No, they hide the beer. They make you stay sober.
Ugh. Well, that would be how they punish each other. So it looks like, Oddball putting down our first lap time at 1:59.3. That is nice. Buff putting down 1.8 seconds behind him. Yep. What is the normal, like, what is your decent time on here in Moto 2? Do you know? Greg?
I think 57s. Okay. So 59 is respectable.
Yeah, not looking bad at all.
Very respectable. He's quicker in Sector 1 again, so he's building his momentum.
Looks like looks like unlike Hines, he's got a warm up to him. But he's going fast.
Well, how is our resident short fuse doing?
He is currently just about to finish his first lap there. Ooh, 2 red sections for Oddball. My God, he might be. Ooh, but Hines, 0.4 seconds off of him right out of the gate. I guess Hines is skipping the warm up as always.
Yeah. But now, so here's where it bites Hines in the ass, right? He's not going to go any quicker.
So he warms up. He's immediately there. Yeah. There is no faster. The life of Garrett Hines.
So, like, you know, if Usain Bolt gets a bad start, that's kind of okay. He comes good at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Hines is the start. That's it.
Oh, so Sam Crow and Bigfoot each putting down times, but about 22, 24 seconds back, so hopefully they can get faster on subsequent laps there. And Bigfoot is already on first section. He's already on a personal best, so he is trying to improve his time there. Keep at it.
That's a good improvement there from Oddball.
Oh my.
He's pushing.
Look at there, 158.8. Knocked another second off. I think he's going to have a good showing for his first race with us.
He pushed the bike.
He pushed the bike. He didn't race with us at all last season, did he? Like as a wild card or anything?
I think he did 1 or 2 wild cards.
Okay.
Yeah, but it might have been in Moto 3 only.
Okay.
It's kind of weird seeing Jay in Moto 2.
Yeah, it is. I know he spent all season, like last year, doing nothing but Moto 3s, so I'm glad to see him pick up 2 classes this year. I think it'll be good for him to do another class because it'll force him to spend more time on each track. And I think that should help his standings this year some. Because I know he was struggling last year. I know he was more comfortable in Moto 3, but it seems like he never really got to where he had a good rhythm going. So hopefully being 2 classes on each track will help him each week. Coco.
I saw a flash and I thought Hines had improved, but no, he just pitted. I thought I was going to have to eat my words a second time.
Sounds like the most condescending way to put it, though. I thought he had improved. Turns out he went into the pits, which means he improved.
That is an improvement.
Savage. Oh, man. So Hines, coming out of the pits again. Coco at 1.29 seconds back off of Oddball. Not looking too bad there for his first time being set. Hopefully Buff can move his down some more. He now finds himself 2.2. Oh, and as I say, there it is, commentator's curse. As I say it, he lays it down, and he'll have to start again.
Yeah, first of all, how dare you?
How very dare I? I should suffer.
That is what I said.
Yes. So we're waiting here with just over 6 minutes remaining, so plenty of time for guys to improve their times there. About, a little over half our board, putting down times so far. And Bigfoot, look at that. He went from being, 20? Oh, rough wreck there. But
that was a pretty good one.
That really was. It was a good tumbler across the gravel there. But Bigfoot went from being something like 24 seconds back to now 7.5. So that is a good improvement to show there. And as you are always commenting, Nick, it's like, go ahead, just get a lap on the board initially, because if somebody else doesn't bother at all, if people behind you don't bother, you at least have something. You're further up on the start. But then you start doing improvements like that, and Bigfoot doing a good job there. This lap looks like he's not going to manage to make any improvements there.
Sam Crow is the perfect example of that. Look, he's 23 seconds off the pace, but he's fourth from the bottom still.
Right.
Yeah.
And if those guys don't put down times, then he'll have a little bit better start to work from.
He'll be up a whole row.
Yep.
So I've not had chance to speak to Matt for a long time, actually.
Really?
Maybe he doesn't like me anymore, yeah. But he is the only defending champion not to compete and defend his crown in this class. Yeah, so he's in Moto 3 and Max in GP, but no Medusa in Moto 2.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about that. Good call.
And to be fair, I don't blame him.
Last year, though, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I don't blame him, to be honest, because as commendable as it is, Hines, Al, Bear one-handed, and I think maybe and GSX Buff are the only three in all three categories, and you just run the risk of spreading yourself too thin.
Yeah.
Like
Medusa making his comment there on the stream, not enjoying the bikes like I did last year. Fair.
No, that's fair enough then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair point.
We don't enjoy you like we did last year. Yeah.
We didn't enjoy your mom.
Medusa only with 2 balls, whereas Hines, GSX Buff and one-handed have 3. So.
Well, that sounds like a medical condition. You should probably see a doctor.
I think that's how it happened. Didn't they get vaccinated?
I know somewhere that might be in high demand.
Yeah. Oh wait, we're on Facebook. We shouldn't talk about the vaccine. Get pulled down.
Fauci,
we're gonna get fact checked.
Fauci's gonna come on here and tell us how racing works. He's an
We're just
expert in
gonna
everything.
get a little banner at the bottom.
Oh, look at there, Smokey going
on,
in
Chris.
and putting down a time in 6th. Yes.
If you dye your hair purple, you can officially fact check.
Oh, I don't want to do
This
that.
is just how it works. Look, I don't make the
Isn't
rules,
it if
man.
you identify as a moose?
Identify as a what?
A moose.
A moose.
That's only if you're Canadian.
There's that one Twitch moderator. Did she get banned or E or?
Oh no! Identified
as a moose with
I
purple
thought it was a
hair.
deer.
Oh, a deer. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philosophically, what's the difference between a moose and a deer?
About 1,000 pounds.
I think they taste different. To be honest with you.
That's fat shaming, and we will not have that in this stream.
Dude, moose burgers are actually pretty good. I have had them. They are solid. But moose are big. Like deer, I'm not scared of. Moose, I'm scared of. Like, they're genuinely scary animals.
Oh, they're absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, they're like Clydesdale-sized animals. They are huge.
Oh, even bigger than that. You know, I would love to go on an elk hunt. Moose hunt, that's a whole nother level. I'm not sure I'm going to commit to that.
Moose, you got to bring an express rifle, man. Like, it's like going out and shooting big old bear.
Can you imagine what it would take to quarter and clean a moose?
I don't even... No. Just no. I wouldn't
That's
want
a
to.
silly amount of animal.
Yeah, no. That would be an all-day thing.
I'm sure if you looked hard enough, there'll be some sort of simulator game that does it for you.
Oh
My
God.
simulator is just deer.
The new exciting simulator, Moose Butcher. No. No.
Available now on the Epic Store.
Oh, Daddy.
Look, if farming simulator's going strong, I'm sure moose simulator's out there as well.
Daddy, there's only one thing I've ever dreamed of in life. Working in an abattoir.
So I think I've found my sticker, and it's going to be "Eat my own words." because
Oh, yeah?
Heinz has improved
Delicious.
by
Hmm.
0.3.
There you go.
Look, I'm all for making fun of Heinz. I mean, as much as anybody else in this league. But it's got to be accurate.
Wait, who is Jesus Freak that I'm seeing post here? I don't know who that is. Somebody posting as Jesus
it's
Freak
one of the
asking
new-
Medusa, how do you feel about not having the Suzuki this year in GP? Irritated. The other bikes don't work the same way for me.
I need
So
to.
Jesus Freak is a bit of an irony name,
Okay.
I think. He was in the party with us not so long ago. He's one of the new younger members who unfortunately didn't get in time, but is a wild
okay.
card.
Okay. Ah, friend of Oddballs. All right. Good to have you here, bro. Thanks for
Friend of
jumping in
Oddballs
there.
is a friend of ours.
Yes. Your boy is looking good.
I think his friend paid him like $10 or something to change his gamer tag to Jesus Freak. He was saying.
That's fantastic.
So he's more than welcome in SEO.
Oh, yes. Nothing like young men playing pranks on each other. I'll take that. $20 is $20, bro.
There's a shirt I need to get you. I'm not gay, but $20. Just $20.
And I actually have to have a webcam running and be wearing it for races. Is that how this works?
Wow.
That's it. We're gonna have to change the tag I have on the back of my race direction jersey. It'll say $20 ho.
Oh wait, that's an entirely different
Damn,
racer.
expensive. Might have to save up for a year for that.
Oh man.
So Hades, evidently that's an entirely different racer. Jesus simp.
Oh. Well, I just put the two together. You can see where I went.
Oh.
All you Jesus people are the same.
Okay.
That's what you literally just said.
But related, no? You guys all know each other. I can imagine that.
Say everybody that puts Jesus in their name, right? Yes.
I will see you in hell.
So nobody challenged Oddball.
No, he
No,
did not.
no.
Oddball looking very dominant during his qualifying for his first race of the season. Good work. Let's see if he can do it during the actual race, though. That'll be another story altogether. But
We need your Heinz predictions, Hades.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So right, I've worked the system out already. I'm pretty sharp at times. Heinz is going to crash. Heinz is not going to crash in turn 1.
No, I don't get to use my bowling sound
Is that
effect.
your curse?
Yeah, no. It seems that Heinz is doing the opposite of everything I'm saying. So let's test it.
Heinz is not gonna crash in
going
turn
to
Good
crash
call,
in
dude.
turn 1.
I'm
Jesus.
picking up what you're putting down.
Okay. Jesus Freak mentioning I am Preacher Man 412 on Xbox. He is the wild card, not me. So Preacher Man is not.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough.
Are you planning to wild card with us or race with us, sir? It's a question worth asking, I figure. We'll see what his answer is there as we get ready to start our second race of the evening. Hopefully it'll be as good as that first race was, and we'll avoid crashing.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're like, that was a great race. We crashed out of it, but it was a great race.
Yeah, it was great up to that point. Maybe in Moto 3. Okay. Man, we need more people. That way we can make Moto 3 just exclusive for our guys that are beginners and learning. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. That's part of why we started to encourage our faster guys to stay out of 3 so that folks have it. Yeah, not bears. so that our newer racers have a chance to get some experience and get some wins without feeling intimidated by having to deal with, these fast guys that come on here with us and talk shit in the booth. Not that I'm looking at Craig right now or anything.
I feel like you're staring at him from across the world.
I really am. My eyeball is
got
reaching
shivers
across.
down my spine.
It's looking out his window right now, calling the police. Your police don't scare me when they show up. They don't even carry guns.
No,
know-
you got it wrong. The cheerleading squad.
It's so true. Oh my god. Oh, you got a license for them jokes there, mate. Ah, yes, Medusa. Da owls and da bears. Jesus Freak commenting, I am new to 21, but have increased my times every day in Moto 3. Dude, that is good. That's what we like to see, man. You don't have to be the fastest necessarily. I just like to see people improving. That always makes me happy. I'm happier to see
Why
that.
Why don't you ever improve?
Because I can't. That's the reason I love watching everyone else do it.
Fair enough.
And we are off oddball with an excellent start. Hines having a decent start as well. Once again, Craig, your predictions of Hines. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he came close.
He held it up, though.
Yeah, there was a little baby touch in there.
That was a little bit, but, it's going to happen when you're coming hot into turn one. Otherwise, Hines is 2 for 2 on killing your he doesn't get a good launch thing, man. I'm starting to not believe you anymore.
So
maybe he figured it out.
I'm torn. I got this fancy bowling ball sound set up, and I haven't gotten to use it yet. I mean, our racers are getting better, but I downloaded that MP3 for no reason, apparently.
I would rather they be good enough that you don't get to use your thingy.
We both know that's not going to happen.
MotoGP's still to come.
It is true. And
there's no rookies in GP.
See, right now Nick is like trying to slip money under the table to Craig here. I want to use my bowling sound, bro.
Yep. I'll pay you in Cyril bucks.
Oh, you're lucky those aren't ASO bucks. Those are even scarier.
We don't talk about those on stream.
The first rule of ASO, you don't talk about ASO. Fadler Ramen
ASO
noise.
bucks, that's a different theme.
Hey guys, there's a race happening. Yes, there is. And Hines has managed to put himself out front. Coco has stuck to his tail, and Oddball fell back. We kind of missed that because
Hines greased his elbows up into.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, and
who allowed this to happen?
I think Oddball's got like good race space here, and just kind of thought, all right, you two go tickle each other's private part.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he just dropped throttle maps early and is just kind of relaxing and watching it.
Coco immediately proves that right.
Yeah.
And that internet connection all the way across the Atlantic is great.
Yeah, Craig, your voice has been cutting out a lot on this one for some reason, even though it's been great the rest of the evening.
It might just be that I'm falling away from the mic, or is it still good?
Oh, now we're hearing you fine. Yep. Ramen cheering for Hines. We
don't do that here.
Yeah, people cheer for Hines.
No, they don't.
So, meanwhile, the rest...
Careful, Ramen. Hines hears that, it'll slide into your DMs.
I think he's trying to do like you. He's trying to put a hex on him. Win, Hines, win! And Hines loses. He may be trying to help you out. Buff, once again, sitting in 4th. So he's looking decent this race as well. Oh, and who was that? That was Veritek. Has a bit of an off, putting him back behind Bigfoot and Titan. And that leaves Hazard sitting in 6th. He's actually having a decent evening. He was doing decent in Moto 3. He's doing good here. So hopefully he'll continue throughout the season.
It looks either like Hines is struggling for pace, or my prediction of Oddball was right, but Coco's got a little bit of a buffer, and Oddball is just all over the back of Hines.
Yes, he is. Oddball, during qualifying, obviously, he had such a solid time. If he's just sitting back and conserving tires and fuel, that is tight! Coming into turn 1. Kind of nudges Hines off the line there. I'm going to call that acceptable, but don't go too hard, bro.
I will call it acceptable
No,
up to the point that it causes a crash.
Yeah, that was a little tippy tap, but I will let that
Heinz
slide.
deserves
benefit that it was on Heinz, who's aware of. I think the thing is, Oddball committed to that.
Yep.
He was not making that pass, and I think if it was anyone else, maybe it wouldn't have. Well, Heinz returns the favor and
Wow, and wrecks himself out, pushing Oddball way off the track.
Oops.
Yeah, that was a bit of an oopsie, but it cost Heinz his own ass there.
He didn't drop back as far as I thought he would.
He didn't, but I am surprised Oddball managed to keep that one up and still keep his position, but that does put him 2.2 seconds back off of Coco. And Coco ain't slow by any standards, so it's going to be a lot to do to catch him.
Heinz didn't get long left, did he?
No.
not from that. No.
That comment was posted previously, it looks like.
Yeah, Robin was saying that. I don't think I've seen a long lap on Heinz yet. Smokey, meanwhile, just about to chase down. Yeah, looking like he's all over Hazard there. Oh, let me see if I got either of them. I think I do. Have I got audio working on them? No, that's a better question. There.
Knowing you? No.
I got it. Leave me alone. Took me a moment.
I don't believe you.
Took me a moment, but I got it fixed. And Hazard very, very wide. Titan taking advantage of it. Good job. Coming into turn 16 there. And he takes 6th. Way to capitalize on a mistake, man. That's what we were talking about with that consistency.
Heinz and Bear are duking it out.
Well, let's get over there and take a look at it.
Smokey's picked up a long lap penalty.
Oh,
That is likely going to drop him behind Stock Hazard.
there is a good chance of that, so he'll probably want to try to build up a lead, get a good lap or two in, and then maybe deal with it then. But yeah, Heinz now finding himself in a good fight with one-handed here. Whoa. One-handed looking really great out of that corner.
Heinz, you can't beat a dude that's got no arm.
Come on, man.
What are you doing? My favorite part is you can definitely hear us heckling him.
Oh. Bear a little bit inside. Heinz around the outside.
Will it stick?
I
little
think
wide.
so. Oh.
Nope.
Oh, one-handed with manages to hang on to it. I think he was just a bit better out of that corner.
Heinz going up the inside there.
Oh, yeah, a little too heavy on the brakes, and Heinz takes advantage of it.
That was a good clean pass. That was really good.
And that is a deceptively fast part of the track as well. So if you're on the brakes at all, or if you don't have it just damn near... Yep. Wow, that cost him.
Smokey might have got saved. Stock Hazard's also got a long lap penalty.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Be interesting to see if they take them, because they are really difficult. That if you get it wrong, you touch the green even the slightest throughout it, it doesn't count, and so you essentially lose two. You have to do 2 attempts unless you get it right the first time, so you lose more time. So it's almost better to not take it
And just eat the time penalty.
Yeah,
they've got enough of a gap with those two that if they both don't take it, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
exactly. And elsewhere, GameStopper is impressing me. I know from testing he really had a difficult time with the Moto 2s, just did not enjoy it any bit, didn't set a time in quali, has managed to pick himself up 2 spots, is in 10th.
All right.
Be a little confidence booster for him, I think.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Somebody's been practicing.
Yep, absolutely.
And Jack, on the other hand, is finding life very difficult.
Yep, having a rough time there. Yeah, Oddball was pulling in about a tenth a sector, but not at this point. Looks like Coco has really found a good rhythm up front, and it is going to be just hell to try and catch him.
Looks like Stock Hazard took that long lap penalty, really put him back a ways, but Smokey opted out.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out for him.
So there you see it.
Yeah.
In Stock taking that penalty, those two were close. It cost him 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Whereas if you don't take it, you only get 3.
Yeah,
So-
we'll see what Smokey decides to do with it there. It's going to be on him to figure out how he wants to handle it. Yeah, personally,
He's coming
yeah,
up on Bear. No, I'm sorry, never mind. Just kidding.
Yeah, if it's 3 seconds, you have to eat for that. And he's just over. Oh God, just about 5 seconds ahead. It's almost worth not bothering with the long lap. Oh, that's tricky.
As long as you can maintain that gap.
Yeah. That's a hard call. So here we are on the penultimate lap. Oh my! One-handed drops it, and that gives Smokey a chance to pass. Is he going to take a long lap?
That's what I was going to say. Now he's got a decision.
Yeah, now that's going to be a hard choice for him. Meanwhile, up front,
Well,
Oddball.
he didn't take it.
Okay. That is a risk, but I approve of it. If he can put a big enough gap on one-handed, he can hold on to that fifth that he's got right there. Oh, but that's risky.
Yeah, no, that's a hard task. I don't foresee that happening.
I don't think so, but I don't mind watching a man gamble. I'm okay with that.
Ooh. Stock Hazard was catching up there for a moment as well.
Whoa. One-handed has closed that gap. You can see here, he is right on top of him. It looks like Smokey might have made the wrong choice there. Oh, crash hazard. And that is going to put him... Where is he now? That's going to put him in 7th still. Fortunately, he had a buffer between him and Veritek. Do what?
One-handed got the jump on Smokiest.
Did he? Oh, he did. You're right.
Yeah, but he did put himself up a long lap penalty, and Heinz has got one as well.
That's a lot of them.
Oh, man, a lot of people on this last lap just making mistakes.
Sloppy.
Yep. I think it's
Just like Searle likes them.
I know, right? I like them messy.
So it looks like Coco's got this one under wraps. Oddball's really quick in the first section and brings the gap down, but then it just seems to go back to what it was originally throughout the rest of the lap.
Yep. He gets it down under 2 and then finds himself stretching it out to 2.5 or so. So it's definitely a difference in which parts of the track they're strong on.
Yeah. I'm just going to take a mistake from Coco or a moment of inspiration from Oddball, I think, but Coco seems to have it under control.
Ooh. Looking good here. I still need to... I forgot to adjust audio when I've got the multi-view up, too.
How dare you?
It's way too loud right now. Oh, Jay having a rough time there at the back.
So Heinz, Smokiest, and One-Handed all took the long lap penalty together on this lap
Yep.
and cleared themselves. And Hazard just seems to have lost a little bit of pace and slowly fell down the order. Devaratek's just overtaken now. This is a good showing for Devaratek.
Yeah. Not bad at all. Taking a 7th there so far. There's a good chance he's going to get it too. Look at this. Hazard deciding he is not out of the race though. And Coco taking first. Oddball taking second. Buff probably going to take third there. Ooh. These two still fighting. Yeah, by no means. Wow, is Hazard calling this one over? Oh, but Veritek is managing to stretch it out on him. So I suspect, yep, that is going to be that. A few good fights on this one, though. That was not bad at all.
No, I think all things considered, our board definitely would have wanted to win, but then having Hines bump him off and seeing where Hines finished, it'll definitely take second, considering he didn't crash in the incident.
Yep, the fact that he managed to keep that up. And I'm inclined to say, all right, y'all gave each other a little back and forth there. I'm not gonna crawl up anybody's tailpipe for that one.
It was definitely just the two of them trying to assert dominance.
All right, here's a tip, guys. Just T-pose.
Nerd.
So that'll be it for our second. You know what we forgot to do, because the problem was that was too good a race. We were spending the whole time just watching a race and talking about it. Forgot to talk about our sponsor for Moto 2. Oh,
2 is the sponsor for Moto 2.
Oh, wait, which one was it? Oh, crap.
Mass.
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 Oh, God, I've forgotten which one was which. God, I'm an idiot. I remember, hey, we need to talk about a sponsor. I forget which one. Mass Motorsports bringing you custom leathers, and they do make some badass leathers for those that are curious about it. And they have, what have they given us this season for a prize? I know they had gloves last season. Did they actually do a full suit for this season?
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Yeah, I've forgotten exactly what they were bringing us. But that being said, if you want to get yourself some nice custom leathers, they are actually, you may not be able to race here and win them, but you can take the monies you've won out there in the working world and buy some very nice ones on your own. So that being said, we are about to start our final race of the evening. Yep, good race, man. Smokey, you did a decent job there, man. Don't let it get you down. You did better than you did in the first place. It happens.
Alrighty, I suppose it's time to go do my
Yes.
pre-race stretches.
Time to kick you out of the booth.
Time to eat a banana.
Speaking of the bananas.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, catch you guys in a bit.
Have fun, Banana Man.
The banana man.
The Banana Man.
Banana.
All right, so I think, I don't know about you, Nick, but I need to take a brief break to wet my whistle. And when we get back...
I was about to say, I'll be right back, so
Yes.
we can do that.
Yes, we are going to take a brief break. Both of us need to get a bit of a drink and a momentary break here. And then we will be back with qualifying and our final race of the evening. That'll be GP here at Losail. Stick around, folks. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Just about done herding cats here. The sound of hissing and meowing is subsiding. Yes. So that was a little too quiet. You need that sound effect louder.
Yeah, I can. I've got to go in and I've got to level them all.
Yep. It's too quiet.
It's subtle. I like it subtle.
It just kind of sneaks into the background. Hello there. Yes, Coco had a great Moto 2 race. He just managed to get ahead and nobody could catch him. Even Oddball, who was having frankly, Oddball did a great race as well. I mean, for first official race of the season, I'm going to give props for that as well. Both of them looking great. Bigfoot now excited he gets to talk shit now that he doesn't have to be on a bike. All right. That is fair. But you're improving, bro, and if you're having fun, that's the most important part. As we get ready to start our third race. And this is going to be competitive. I think you guys are right. This GP is going to be rough this season. I mean, just rough. I think our guys are actually going to enjoy it a lot. Finally, I can start drinking. See, that was your problem during the first couple of races. You don't want to get bombed. You just want to get one in you. Get that minor buzz that takes off that, oh, I'm not sure I should do this. Just make sure I'm not sure I should do this is out. But also make sure that, no, do it, all the things. Make sure you don't get to that point. Yes, well, that's not a bad goal to start with. And you're right. Not once did I see you in there. Did you catch a long lap on either of them?
I don't think he did.
I don't think I saw him catch one, no. No wrecks, no long laps, not last place. I mean, can't ask for more than that starting right off the bat, right? And we have started. Qualifying is rolling. Wrecking Ball nickname secure. Yeah, Bigfoot saying he didn't have a long lap. Yeah, man. No, you're looking good out there. Yeah, okay. Hey, off once is fine. You're getting used to it. Give it time. Give it time. You will get there. And for some reason, I'm not hearing. He gives that name to everyone. Oh, I was just making sure I had audio correct. It was on my end. It's nothing wrong with the actual stream that I can tell.
I don't believe you.
I know. I wouldn't believe me either. I might have caused someone... yeah. Yeah, we had a little of that in Moto 2. And Oddball had a pass on Hines in Moto 2 that Hines didn't like. Yes, but Hines went right back and repaid it and wrecked himself.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
That he did.
I might need that on the soundboard as well.
Oh, God. Please, no.
Please, yes.
No. Please, God, no.
I'll put it right next to the Ric Flair.
Oh, God. See, that was quiet, too. It didn't come through correctly. Something's goofy there. Something's goofy there. Wrecking Hines.
I think that one's quiet as well. Some of them are loud.
Yeah.
Intentionally, though.
And as we get ready for everybody to put down their first laps, of course.
Is somebody straight up racing as Marquez?
It looks like it.
Black flag.
It's Spanky.
Race direction, black flag.
No, I like Spanky.
I don't like Marquez.
I want Spanky in the game. He's just racing Marquez to make you sad. So,
Rage.
His first time out this evening. Jane coming in here. Having some dynamic stuff last season in Moto 3. Now racing GP with us. I'm sure he's excited about that. Hines back out, of course. Buff as well. Both of them have been solid all evening. Coco, of course, looking extremely solid in Moto 2. Oddball as well. Christian calling pole for Hades. That wouldn't be a surprise. Mac.
Well, I would agree it wouldn't be a surprise. You just cursed him.
I know. Maybe that was the attempt.
That's rough.
MacArgo out there. Good to see him as always. One-handed back for some more. Man, he was doing really well in the last race and then just had an unfortunate wreck and that just put him back. So hopefully we'll see a good performance out of him here. And of course, glad to see Spanky and Medusa here as well. Stormy Rider. Y'all get ready to see some baguette power. Oh, and Swaggin finally made it. Good to see you, Swaggin.
You Schwaggins.
Bilbo Swaggin's going to be out there and showing us how it's done.
Exactly.
I'm actually excited to see what we get out of GP this year.
I want to see some qualifying times.
Yep. We'll see how they look. Everybody's getting close to putting them down. Oddball's probably going to be the first one to put a lap down here. And we'll see what he gets. He gave us his link, didn't he?
Who?
Oddball. I think I forgot to get his stream. I will have to get it for next week I'm on.
Since we've moved everything, I'm having a hard time finding it, but let me see.
Ooh. And yeah, Oddball's opening salvo is a 152.7. I'm going to call that plenty respectable. Yeah, Oddball 38, was that his? Okay. Yeah, I went through and I found it. Okay. Jesus freak, you are correct.
What's it under
Thank you,
now?
sir.
Is it moved?
Do what?
Is it moved? Am I drunk?
What do you mean, is it moved?
Our streaming links.
It's under GP. It's under MotoGP. I think it previously was under General.
Found it.
See, Hines moved everything around on us to make us suffer.
He really did do just as where I had
Because-
muscle memory to where everything was. He changed it,
Because he hates us.
and just when everything was all right, the Fire Nation attacked.
There is no war in Bossing Say. Wow, look at Hades there with a 151.292. So apparently the curse isn't doing a very good job of working so far, but Mac only half a second behind him.
Yeah, he got his warm-ups in during the commentary there.
Yeah, apparently. Stormy about 14 seconds back, but I suspect we'll see him speed up a little bit. Nice!
Oh!
Stoppies his way into the pits. Look who you're talking about, lol. Yes, we are talking about Hines. The giving and receiving of shit involving Hines is just a fact of nature when you're inside of this league. It's awful. You just got
It's
to
like
deal with
taxes. You can't avoid
it.
it.
Really is death, taxes, and getting shit from Hines. Hades is what I was talking about. Time. Yeah, he's kind of fast. Let me get a scene set up here for Oddball. Since, he likes messing. He likes messing with us. Bro, he likes meth. And I think...
Look at Stormy.
Oh, there we go. Baguette Power surging ahead of Hades. I think those boys are going to have a bit of a fight this evening. That makes me happy. So Max still within half a second. Look at that oddball. I think he shaved another second off of his time as well. Ooh, and Swaggin jumping into third. 0.4 seconds off of Stormy.
I have a report in from one of our most aggressive racers. Apparently Hines is going for oddball.
Is that his plan?
First he has to actually put up a qualifying time.
Stormy is crazy fast. There is one thing we have learned. You always respect Baguette Power.
What on earth are those little emojis?
One looks like an alien. I'm not sure what the others are.
I think the right two are like the Milky Way or something like that.
I don't
the left
know.
one is so small I can't see what it is.
Yeah. You're messing with our old eyes here.
I'm old.
Look at that, though. Swaggin coming right out. Hey, I haven't been able to do anything else I was talking about doing this evening, but I'm going to come into GP and just prop myself up in third. And he still comes out and turns out a group best in Section 1. Unfortunately,
Look how close the top three are.
I
the
know.
Top five.
Yeah.
Top five.
The top 5 is ridiculous. All within a second of each other.
The bottom 4 are pretty close as well.
Yeah, no. This was one thing we expected. Like, the qualifying for GP this season looked really good.
You looked straight over that joke. That one flew right over your head.
What did I miss? I'm stupid.
Those are the 4 people that haven't set a time.
What? Oh. Well, I was just thinking about our
Three
qualifying.
now.
Yeah, see. There's Spanky setting him a time. Give him a chance. Besides, Hines showed us that spectacular pit stoppy.
Well, that's what happens when he's trying to herd cats with us.
Stormy and Hades have 149.9s here at Losail on the TT board. Dear God.
Oh my.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Hines might shut off the string.
Good thing for us, he doesn't have that power.
Yes, he does. He can walk in the other room, push power button.
Well,
he literally has that power.
He can shut off the race. He can't shut off the stream. He can shut off the stream that we're streaming.
Looks like Hades trying to respond there. He's got a red first section. Oh. Might see us a bit of a fight here in qualifying between the two of them.
Fight. I'm eagerly awaiting the second.
Do what?
I'm eagerly awaiting his... there we go.
Oh.
So, with how close they were already, that means he's up.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that. Is he... I don't think his stream is running. Or at least I'm not showing it. Oh, there he is.
First of all, how dare he?
Now we have it.
Bigfoot, you be quiet before you curse him. That's 3 red.
Oh. He's going kind of fast.
You gotta go fast.
Come on, go
There's a little bit
Sanic.
of traffic ahead of him there.
Go Sanic on it. Oh,
Who was
Swaggin
that
was
in front of
exited.
him?
That was Swaggin.
Oh, they let him
He
by?
is exited. Yep. Ooh, 150.309.
Oh, yo. I can't use the words I want to use.
Wow, that was kind of fast. that was a little bit quick.
Just a little.
Oh, Bigfoot loves you, Hades. Get ready to wreck, baby.
And next up, Hades places last.
I don't think that's going to happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
I don't think that's going to happen. So, Oddball getting cheers here. Ooh, I need to finish setting up a scene for him so I can take a look at his screen. He has had a couple of good races already this evening.
Well, The first one wasn't so much a cheer for Oddball, it was a cheer for OD Ball.
OD Ball. We don't know who OD Ball is.
I bet he's some D-bag, but Oddball, that's a cool guy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, looking like
Chris,
Hades
I will
now.
be right back.
Okay. Hades now looking like he's not going to be able to bump that time down. Doesn't look like it, but seeing as he has on the time trial boards put down a 149.9, I don't think he's going to be able to go any faster on that. Stormy, meanwhile, showing a personal best, but obviously that is not going to put him ahead of Hades. So that will probably be what he's got. He's probably got time for one more lap to take a shot at it. One-handed at this point is put 15 seconds behind on the board. Coco has yet to put down a time. Maybe he's just waiting for dramatic effect. Let's see what he gets here. Bigfoot commenting, I just don't understand how these guys are so fast. Man, they practice. You've talked with them. It's just they practice and really understand what's going on in the game.
The genetic freaks.
Yep. And Jane, last season, was sounding exactly like you were, Bigfoot. And now you can see he's in here. He's within 2.5 seconds of this fast group that we've got up front. That is not looking bad. As a matter of fact, man, our top 10 only have 3 seconds between them.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Absolutely nuts. Yeah, I don't think we had that at all last season. This might be kind of exciting to watch. I'm really looking forward to this now. As we've got 15 seconds remaining, we are just about through with qualifying at this point. We're going to get to find out how crazy a race we're going to see out of this. Ooh, this is going to be good. And excuse my momentary silence here, folks. I'm finishing up a link that I had forgotten to get taken care of earlier.
You will never be excused.
I will never be. Yeah. I am garbage at my job. I do not manage to earn my Searle paycheck.
Well, the good job or the good news here is the dog that I'm very concerned about being lethargic and sick and going to the vet is in the backyard barking. So at least she has the energy to do that.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. I'm annoyed, but happy all at the same time.
Yes.
It's really a weird feeling.
That is the goodest sign.
You know why she's feeling better, right?
Because you panicked?
Because I scheduled a vet appointment.
Oh, we got a lot of cheering for Oddball there. Oddball for top 3. Jesus freak, I don't think that's impossible. But this is really competitive. It's going to be a lot to do to make that happen. I'd like to see it happen, though. He's been doing well all evening. Hasn't won yet, but he's had solid performances every time, so I would not be surprised to see him get a podium here. We are waiting on, I guess, Medusa and Oddball to finish up here. Oddball putting himself a second back off of Hades. That is within spitting distance during the race, but it's still going to be tough. And there we go. Hades on your pole. No big surprise there. Stormy in second. Swaggin in third. That'll be your front row. Your second row going to be Oddball, Coco, and Mac. Third row, Jane, Hines, and Buff. And on the back row, going to be Spanky, Medusa, and One-Handed. But as I said, look at that, man. The field wound up being basically a 4-second field. That's a thing we've not... I can't remember the last time we had half the field under 2 seconds away from each other. Jeez almighty. All right. This is going to be fun. So here we go, getting ready to start it. This is going to be our last race of the evening. I guess this would be a good time to mention our sponsor for MotoGP for this season, which is Motorangatang here in town in Austin. They sell lots and lots of gear for motorcycles and such. They sell awesome bicycle stuff. If you're looking to do off-road or anything along those lines, man, they got some great bicycles they can put together for you. Also, they do sell used motorcycles. They don't tend to keep a huge stock of them, but they do take care of what they have. You can definitely get you a good deal. I have personally dealt with them a lot. They are very awesome to buy from, very friendly people, and they'll take good care of you. And they're taking good care of us. I'm pretty sure they'll get us some nice prizes for our racers this season. So be sure to check them out if you're here in Austin. And now we're all looking forward to watching this race. Yeah, the two non-Americans, yes. Yeah, our Europeans are kind of quick. You don't get to count those guys out ever. But we also have a couple of Americans that can, if they have a good day, they'll have a win here and there. Where it has it, Mac is kind of fast, and Coco kind of goes. And I don't know, I heard there was some folks in the audience kind of like this oddball guy. I don't know. Yep. Hazard in there cheering for Two-Plane. Telling you, Two-Plane sounded exactly like Bigfoot did last season. I don't know how these guys are so fast. By the end of the season, he was keeping up with those guys.
Didn't even miss the beginning of the race. That's
Nope.
pro status right there.
Too busy trying to herd them cats.
Pretty much.
Must be something in the water in Europe. I will say this. They definitely have a lot more popularity of motorcycle racing there. And it means that when it comes into a game like this, you get a lot more racecraft. Like I know that Hades is... his father was a pro racer or semi-pro or something at some point. I've forgotten exactly. So he's actually been taught how to really race. And here we go, our final race of the evening, GP on Losail. Whoa, look at this start by Oddball. That was a wonderful start. Slipped right through there, swagging. Oh my. That looked like we had two out there. Looked like Buff and Hines. Lost it in turn one. The rest of the field a little bit bumpy, but managing to hold it together. Oh, and Spanky finding himself pushed all the way to the back of the pack. And up front, a lot of churn happening.
Swaggin taking off.
Yeah, Swaggin doing a great job after slipping through. With Hades now right on his tail, Mac right on Hades' tail. And Oddball now finds himself back and forth after having that brilliant start. I think a little bit of the bumping around kind of shoved him back. Meanwhile, Stormy Rider pushing up past Coco. And the fight up front is just getting started. Lord almighty, these boys are just at it this evening.
Little pod's breaking out already.
I know. And none of the names in the three up front a surprise to hear at all. Jumping on board real quick with Mac. You can see him trying to chase down Hades and Swaggin.
Those boots are aggressively blue.
They are. They pretty much glow, don't they?
Yeah, those are glow in the dark.
CIA boots. So, looks like... Whoa! Mac with a good job getting the pass on the front straight there. A little bit fast down there. Uh-oh. Lost connection to his stream there for a moment.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, it's back now. And now Mac trying to chase down Swaggin. Oh, looks like we're just going to have trouble at his this evening. We'll just jump back to Race Directions camera here. You can see Hades now having to chase down 2 Americans, believe it or not.
Yeah, what was the chat saying earlier?
I know. Though, look at this. Stormy from the back of from being pushed way back at the beginning now finds himself in 4th, chasing down Hades. And look at Hades with this. Just really aggressive coming into 7 there. Made a good shot at trying to pass Mac. Oh, goes a little on the inside. Pushes the track limits a little far there, but... Oh,
nothing crazy.
Yep. Going to fall back off a little bit as they head through 11. That is such a quick part of the course. Actually, everything from about 10 to like 15 is a lot faster than you'd expect.
They pushed the bike.
They pushed the bike.
Up 6 within a second.
God.
Of each other, yes. The qualifying and the actual race call-outs, they're a little different.
Yeah.
Qualifying is off of first, and then the race, it's off of the person in front.
Yep.
There was some interesting glitchiness happening there. It keeps popping up +1 lap.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I think I quite noticed it.
Yeah, the game's struggling a little bit.
A little bit. These guys are going too fast for Milestone's code to keep up with.
That's
Much to the surprise of no one.
We're going to get an angry message from the Italians one of these days.
I know. Why do you make a fun of our game? Because it's garbage.
Because it is shit.
Don't be upset. Have some spaghetti. So looking at things right now from Stormy's perspective. God. So this front pack, you got these 4 guys who, Swaggin, man, he is absolutely hustling. I think this is his first official race he's ever had with us. And here he is up front in GP. And it's not like it was for a brief moment. He got up there early in the race and is doing a great job of hanging on to it. Meanwhile, Oddball, not out, but he's going to have a hell of a fight to catch these 4. With any luck, they'll be too busy fighting each other to get any further away from him, and he'll be able to catch up there. Though he's still got Coco on him, who obviously did amazing in Moto 2, and he's not looking too bad here in GP. Meanwhile, Medusa and Hines in 7th and 8th trying to chase each other down there. Jane back in 9th, a little bit slower than he was in qualifying, but I'm betting he'll make up for it here once he gets himself into a rhythm. Buff having a bit of a rough time at the back there, but right on top of Spain. Oh, that was very close. Stormy getting a very, very good look at the rear tire of Hades. And now it appears he's just going to spend the entire time trying to wind up with criminal charges for molesting him. That is just all over him. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, Swaggin is pushing really hard, and yep, it's already starting to cost him there. Mac probably managing things a little more conservatively, but I suspect you'll see them trading places throughout the race.
Pasta rocket. There's no cooling. Only going.
It is Ducati. It does not need to stop. It only needs to go. If you are using to stop, you are using wrong. I love my pasta bike. I just got it back today, too. Though they didn't get the new exhaust put on yet, so I'm sad. Oh, look at this. Hades looking for the pass on Mac. He's not waiting for that last lap to do it. It looks like he's going to try and make his move now. Oh, little bit of latency there causing some weirdness.
Yeah. Little bump.
Yep.
Little bump.
Little bump. I'm going to blame that on the latency, though.
I blame Hines.
I always blame Hines for everything. Let's go ahead and switch over to the actual view from... Oh, my God. What is Mac doing going that wide? I'm wondering.
Things.
I'm wondering if he overheated tires or something. What happened there? No, it doesn't. Oh, he didn't overheat, but it does look like he is definitely pushing hard on his wear. And I think he may be having to slow down to manage it.
No, I don't have that screen up, but we're just a little over half through the race. See more than half a tire?
Oh, he's down below that, but so is, I think this entire pack is suffering from that. These guys are holding a pace that, they are burning tires quick. Like, all four of them have just absolutely destroyed their tires. You can see Hades here, his front right is basically done. Max in the same situation. I don't have Swaggin, I don't think, but I would bet with how early and how aggressive he did the same, it's going to be a matter of who can engage in tire management at this point.
That's a special skill.
It's black magic. Like, to actually get that done, you have to be a wizard.
Read my lips. Voodoo.
Voodoo. Oh, and Mac has fallen back a lot. Yeah, as a result of trying to control it here, you can see... Oh, man. He's going to have a rough time, but this also gives the rest of the field an opportunity to try and catch up to him. I don't know if they'll be able to do it, but they certainly have a chance at this point.
How does he get to the ground? With smoke. With lots of smoke.
Magic and pixie dust.
Italian pixies.
Yes.
They're made of pasta.
Little noodle art on the refrigerator. Oh my God. Ooh, Stormy getting in there. He is definitely looking to go ahead and pass as soon as he can. Only 2 laps to go. Ooh. Man, oh man. Yeah, these guys are playing it risky now. Everybody just about done with their tires, so they're all going to be just straining to hang on to it. The last lap, since we already saw Matt go flying out of one turn, and you can see he's now a second and a half back. I don't know how these guys up front are continuing to do it. It's not like they have much of a tire left.
They're sending it, bro.
This is full send, bro. Swaggin' though, dude, look at the lead he is stretched out here. I don't know if we can let that guy be in our league. He's too fast.
Yeah, he's too good. He's making the rest of us look bad.
I know, right? No, more power to him. If he wants to come in and show people how it's done, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, it looks like...
Racers will.
Yeah, I know, right? It looks like ever since losing it, what was that, like turn 1 a few laps back? I think it was turn 1. Mac is just, he's not being able to catch back up to the other guys because it's just impossible right now. All of them are in this state where you really can't press too hard on the right side of that tire or you're going to lose the front end.
He's got enough of a gap to oddball that if he can just maintain that, he'll be all right. Oh, did I break some? Oh, there you are.
Yep. Yeah, so as you can see here, looking at Stormy now, right front, just done. Absolutely toast.
Wasted.
And ditto here for Hades. Oh, wow. Yeah, he'll be lucky. Like, he's going to have to drive every turn entirely with the throttle. It's not like he can count on a front tire doing anything for him.
You can't drive with the throttle if you don't have a front to hold it.
That's what I'm saying. Off it comes. Bye. Ooh, how is Swaggin continuing to do it? He is
With
managing
swag.
yeah.
With swagger.
On the penultimate lap, it's looking like he may have this. Oh, thank you, Hazard. I just saw you giving me my reminder. I got
Don't
it.
remind him. We take away Cyril bucks from his paycheck when he misses it.
Oh, thank God. I'll miss it every time. Don't do that. I'll never get it
Cyril
again.
buck deduction.
Don't do that. I'll never get it again.
I'm gonna make a run of Cyril bucks to hand out to people at our next get together.
What is that? A bunch of IOUs written on
No.
notebook paper?
It'll be printed on printer paper, and instead of like a president, it's gonna either be like Chuck E. Cheese or the Pikachu Playboy.
Oh, we can put worse things on there. we need to make it really awful. Like, make it nothing but like serial killers or something. Or
Fantastic.
yes.
Fantastic.
What do you got there, Tin Dahmers? Oh no! Swaggin, after doing so wonderful for so much of the race, just dumps it.
I wonder if he dipped that front end.
Oh my God! In turn 6, it was just gone.
That's a shame.
That he was doing so wonderfully, but that now lets Oddball take 4th there. I think he would have been like 4th or 5th all night long. It's not a bad showing for your first night with us.
And Hades back in first.
Of course. Jeez. So boring.
Yeah, good night, guys. I'm going to bed.
Oh man, that was so disappointing. He was doing so great up to that point, though he's not letting go where he's at back there. You can still see that he's managing to close the distance on Oddball. So clearly he's not going to let up, but he may not have enough time. As, yep, there goes Hades and Stormy for one hell of a finish there. So our Europeans did ultimately push all the Americans out of the way. Oh no! Stormy did get a long lap.
Ooh. That could be interesting.
I'm not sure. I don't think Mac was close enough for that to matter. Because I think he was 3.3 seconds back. So it may have been a good idea for Stormy to just go ahead and push through it. In the case of Coco, not taking a long lap, he will probably, I think Swaggin, yep, it looks like Swaggin will probably take his place there. Yep, he sure will. So there you go. Hades taking your number 1 spot. Mac managing to take number 2 on Stormy's penalty there. Oddball taking 4th. Swaggin taking 5th. After, oh my God. That's so, I am so disappointed for Swaggin, though. He did so great all evening and then just probably cooked the front end too hard, and that was it. Coco
Well,
in
he's
6th.
always got next week.
Yep, absolutely. Coco in 6th, Hines in 7th, Medusa in 8th, Spanky in 9th, Jane in 10th, One-Handed in 11th, and Buff in 12th. Unfortunately, not having the good showing that he did in earlier classes. But that was a great race, and that was actually pretty good work from everybody. Like, I'm looking at the pace everybody was holding there. Yeah, and you were within 3 seconds for the entire field. So that was not a bad race at all.
That's strong. That's really strong.
None of those were bad races this evening, actually.
No. It stepped up another level.
Yeah. No, it looks like, all the certain things that we did in qualifying has resulted in some good classes, some good competition. This is going to be a fun season to watch.
Well, racers, just remember, now you can only disappoint us.
Yeah. You can only let us down. And on that positive note, no, but seriously, especially from our new guys, we had a great showing out of a lot of the new guys. The old veterans are in there mixing it with him. So this is looking good. Like, this bodes well for this season. That being said, I will make one more mention of Moto Ringaten, our sponsor for MotoGP this season, bringing you gear, used motorcycles, and bicycles. So thanks to them for sponsoring that last race there. Thanks to all of our sponsors for sponsoring all these races this evening. Thank you, racers, for a great evening of racing. There were no disappointments at all. And thank you, audience, which a good chunk of them have been racing with us too. But some of them aren't. So thank you, audience, for being there, chatting with us, having a good time. We will be back next week on Tuesday at Termas. I will not be here. It will be Nick and the lovely Jonathan Rocha, I believe. Wasn't that who was going to be replacing
I'm so sorry in advance. not for the Rocha part, for the me part.
Yeah. Anything wrong with the broadcast next week, just blame Nick. Oh, thank you, Hazard. I appreciate it. Final result. Oh, crap. I need to start screenshotting.
Catch it on our Facebook page.
Yes, that will be up shortly. We will post that shortly. I'm sorry, Smokey. I should have written it down when I'm babbling. I need to remember to screenshot it in the future. But you did have. I know that we had Hades first. Stormy came in second there, and Mac in third. Yeah, I think that was it.
Something like that.
No, wait, no. Thanks to penalties, Mac took second.
Yes, he did.
Because last lap, Stormy got that long lap penalty that he did not finish up, so that was 3 seconds that managed to put him far enough back, and that got Mac a second place. So Mac actually had a hell of an evening too. So there you go, folks. Thank you all very much. We are going to call it an evening because I have an early day tomorrow. I am heading up to Arkansas to ride motorcycles for a week. Y'all take it easy.